Hello and welcome to day 2 in Yellowstone National Park. There's a separate video about day 1. If you haven't watched that video yet, please feel free to watch it. The link is in the description. Yesterday we visited Lower Geyser Basin, Midway Geyser Basin, Grand Prismatic Spring. Today we are going to visit Grand Prismatic Spring from an overlook, and then we are going to visit the famous Old Faithful and Upper Geyser Basin. So let's start. We checked out our hotel in West Yellowstone and headed towards the park. Our first stop would be at Fairy Falls parking lot, from where we are going to hike up the hill to an overlook to see the Grand Prismatic Spring. The Madison River flows by the road while driving into the park. There are pullouts by the side of the road to stop and enjoy the view. We didn't get a chance yesterday, so today we thought of stopping and enjoying some time. The hike from the parking lot to the overlook point takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It's a moderate one. Once you reach the overlook point, you get a panoramic view of the Grand Prismatic Spring. It is totally worth the effort you put into the hike. We would next head towards Old Faithful. As the name goes, its eruption time is highly predictable, hence the name Faithful. Old Faithful erupts almost every 90 minutes. There's a large sitting area around the geyser where you can sit and enjoy the view of geyser's eruption. The Old Faithful Inn is also located close to the geyser, which has lodging and fooding options available. We picked up our lunch from Old Faithful Inn and enjoyed it watching the geyser erupt. Probably this is the most magnificent view in the park you would ever see. Next we headed towards Upper Geyser Basin trailhead, which has numerous geysers and springs. The first one was East Chinaman Spring. The Upper Geyser Basin's boardwalk starts from Old Faithful, makes a round trip around the entire basin and then comes back to Old Faithful. It usually takes 3 to 4 hours to complete depending on your speed. Blue Star Spring. Looks like the map of the USA, isn't it? Sawmill Geyser. The Old Faithful Inn is visible in the background. Castle Geyser. West Triplet Geyser. Beauty Pool. Grotto Geyser. We proceeded towards Morning Glory Pool, which is the last point in this trail. Morning Glory Pool is named so because of its color like morning glory flower. It is indeed very colorful. While heading back towards Old Faithful Inn, we were lucky to have the Riverside Geyser erupt. This is located just by the Firehole River. Its eruptions occur every 5.5 hours to 7 hours. The predictions are mentioned in Old Faithful Inn. You may check that before you start for the hike. Usually each eruption lasts for around 20 minutes. By the time we reached Old Faithful Inn, the sun had almost set. This is the clock in Old Faithful Inn, which shows the time when Old Faithful Geyser is predicted to erupt next. This is inside Old Faithful Inn. It's a multi-story wooden building with marvelous architecture. We had our evening coffee here and called the day off. We are staying in Cook City tonight. It's a drive of almost 2.5 hours from Old Faithful. We have to take the longer route because the road between Canyon Village and Tar Junction is closed due to construction. That's all for today. If you like the video, do hit the like button, share the video with your friends and family, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. If you have any question, suggestion, feedback, do let me know in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.